going to be on my side, but instead you're like you are at work. So you're the CEO there, you're the boss, so you're going to come in and CEO my relationship with my son?
Thomas, do not speak to my wife like that.
How's Douglas?
He has his headphones on. He's upstairs. He's fine.
This conversation's between me and my sister.
You don't get to barge into our house and give orders. And the sooner you understand that and respect that, the better off you're going to be. You don't want to cause a scene and upset Douglas even more.
Aw, shucks, we have Fierce Finn the Fighter back. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another bold and a beautiful review. Now, I have noticed that Finn is written in two ways. Most of the time, he's very meek, very subservient to Steffy, and pretty quiet and kind of just goes with the flow. Then at times, we get the Finn who wants to stand up and put people in check. Remember when Liam was coming over when he and Steffy first got together, and he was like, no, you're not going to just be showing up over here when you feel like it. And then, of course, we know the Finn we saw when he was battling against Sheila. And it looks like Thomas is about to get a taste of that Finn. Let's get into it.
I think it's best you leave.
Okay, so I'm his father. He's living here now. I haven't been able to see his room or tell him that I love him, and you're asking me to leave?
Like Finn said, I don't think that you want to create a scene or upset Douglas.
I am not going to allow you or Finn to keep me away from my son.
So we already knew that Thomas felt like Steffy having Douglas was a good thing, and he was basically going to have free reign to come over there and see Douglas as he pleases. He was with Eric when he got the message from Hope that Douglas was settled in at Steffy's house, and he said he was heading over there. Eric said, don't you think you should call first and make sure it's okay? Thomas was already picking out his room at Steffy's house. He was like, oh no, that's my sister. She's going to let me see my son. My son is there, so I'm going to be there. He had basically decided that he was already moving in. But we all know that Finn is not going to have that, and it looks like Steffy wants to put some boundaries in place as well. So now it appears that Thomas is feeling like his sister is running everything, and I believe we're about to go into a sibling rivalry. What are your thoughts on that?
I know it's asking a lot, maybe too much, but I feel at home here, and I really love Aunt Steffy. Probably seems weird I'd ask to live here. There was such a tug-of-war between my mom and dad. Who to live with? Figured it's better for them and me to not have to choose between them.
So we finally find out why Douglas chose Steffy. And I have to say that he seemed really mature in these scenes. And on a side note, I'm glad they went back to the younger Douglas to play this, because it definitely had more of an impact to see this young man trying to make these adult decisions. So he said that he chose Steffy because he really loves Steffy. He feels comfortable there. He loves Kelly and Hayes, and he didn't want the tug of war between Hope and Thomas. I think that really touched Steffy and softened Finn as well to having Douglas there, because he did go on to tell him, you're always welcome here and we love having you here.
There ain't no more Brooke versus Taylor. Ever. No. We don't need that kind of rivalry. You know what? The only thing that matters to both of us right now is Douglas's well-being. Yes. Grandma's united on that. What'd you say? Grandma's. Oh, grandma's.
Okay, no matter how you feel about this sudden turn of Brooke and Taylor all of a sudden being so friendly, you have to admit this scene was kind of cute and funny with the whole Grandma's United thing. And I think Catherine and Krista are really enjoying playing off of each other, being more of a friendship role instead of rivalries. And they kind of hinted at that live they did a few months ago. I have it on my page. I'll put the link here so you can go back and watch it if you didn't see it when I first posted it. But Deacon comes up and is shocked to see them getting along. And he says, I can't believe the Cold War has ended. And of course, we know Deacon always has the best of the one-liners. And I feel like he's kind of the voice of the fans.
You know, it occurs to me that this is exactly the kind of situation that normally would have the two of you at each other's throats.
We have a new normal. Yes, we do. Just sticking together. Determined to keep harmony in our families. Family, singular. Family.
God.
Did y'all catch Deacon at the end there with the little, oh my God, when they were like, families, like, okay, y'all are over the top now, which is what we're all thinking. I wonder if he ad-libbed that, because we get it. The dialogue is trying to show, even with adversity of their families, Taylor and Brooke are still a strong friendship for now. We'll see what happens when Ridge comes back on the scene. But they are really trying to shove it down our throat that these two are bonded and they're friends. And it's kind of funny that Deacon was like, oh my God, like, okay, we get it. I do feel like Thomas likes to manipulate the Forrester versus Logan family dynamic to get what he wants. So I wonder if he's going to try to get that going again now that Douglas is at Steffi's house. We shall see how this plays out.
It's gonna be fine. I promise. Okay. Sorry, I've just been trying to keep a straight face in front of him this whole time. It's just hard not to feel rejected because he chose me to be his adoptive mom, and we worked so hard to just fill his life with love and to make.
So I wanted to include a small clip of this scene from Thursday because I was not able to do a full review of it, but I really feel like Anika knocked these scenes out of the park. I have to admit that I was in tears with her. You really felt her pain of having to let Douglas go. The scenes with her and Steffi were beautiful. And I think they did a great job with the scene, even including the little breakup music that they usually play for. They used to play for her and Hope and Liam back in the day. Now, my question is, with Hope being this broken up about Douglas having to stay with Steffi, do you think this will put a strain on her relationship with Liam? Remember when she went through the depression after we all thought that she thought that Beth had passed? And that was very hard on the marriage. So I'm wondering if this is also going to put some angst into Liam and Hope's marriage. But that's it for today. Drop it in the comments. Let me know your thoughts about the sibling rivalry, about Finn standing up more for himself now, and about Hope and Liam and Finn and Steffi going forward. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like the video, share, and subscribe. And I will catch you on the next one.